Well, there she is. Got her mounted on the side now. Bought these cool little brackets here, along with the mounting brackets here. Got those from Four State Trucks, and then I just went and got me some angle iron and went across the bottom, put me a mud flap under there, put me some expanded metal right here, make me a little step up, and I bolted her, got this piece of flat, bolted her on down to that. So that's how I got my generator set up now. I love those brackets I got from Four State up there in Joplin. You can mount those anywhere on the frame. They got a little lip on there. You hook them on there, tighten the bolts down, make them as narrow or as wide as you need. I picked those up. I got the 24-inch ones, tax and everything, shipped to my house. It was like $220. So yeah, that's working out pretty good. I am going to get me a little bit bigger air conditioner for the truck whenever it's really, really hot outside, sun's beating down, that air conditioner is struggling to cool my cab. So my mom's got a bigger one I'm going to get from her that she can't use. I'm going to put that in, see how it does. But yeah, let me show you got my little setup right there where it's blowing out. Got that little vent thing right here. I picked that up in Joplin at the Joplin 44 Petro. I know you can order them online from Amazon. You can order them from Four States. You can order them from TA Petro. So that's what I did. I just taped me some cardboard on there and got that going. But onto the video. Had one of my subscribers ask me, well, what's the bad about Oakley? I always hear the good. What's the bad? So, these aren't all from me. I've talked to some other drivers. I made me a little list between, what I've experienced and what other drivers, that I've talked to, what they deem as some of the negatives, some of the bad stuff. Top of my list right now, 10-hour cap on demerge. I mean, our work day is at technically 14 hours. They cap our demerge out at 10 hours. So, at least we're getting paid to merge. So that's a plus. But, like whenever we're sitting over in Atlanta or something like that, and you're sitting there for 24 to 30 some hours, you get a maximum of 10 hours per day. That time I sat over at Hampton for 35 hours, I got paid 12 and a half hours to merge. So that's one of my main issues, is stuff like that. Of course, everybody, I hated getting rid of my beard. I hated getting rid of my earrings, but it's a good company. I like it here. I'm running really good, making good money. So, is it worth trying to keep my beard and my piercings? No. Yeah, that's a lot of guys have an issue coming over here because, I'm not going to shave my beard. I'm not going to shave my beard. Well, you just don't want to make good, steady money either. So, there's that. A lot of people, they've got an issue with going to the scrap yards that we go to. I really haven't had that many issues. Most of the scrap yards we go to are pretty nice. They keep the driveways cleared out from most of the debris. I mean, you might catch a little piece in your tire here and there. I mean, but same effect, you can catch a bolt, nail, whatever going down the highway. Hell, I barely missed a piece of angle iron the other day with my steer tires. I barely caught it, and I was able to swerve over a little bit to miss it. So, I mean, you can get flats anywheres. I mean, yeah, Going to these scrap yards, sometimes it can up the chances of it, but you know, y'all see how I've done with my tires in the past. You know, as soon as I leave there, you know, or get ready to leave, I go and I look at all my tires, make sure I don't have anything there. One of my personal deals is I'm not a big fan of roofing granules. Just for the simple fact that most of the places we go, we wind up sitting there and waiting. I mean, not everywhere. I mean, mostly I'm not a fan of Atlanta. We'll just put it that way. I mean, most other places we go to, they're not bad. But it's, you know, it takes a long time. I mean, you're feeding out of that little hole. Then you got to take a little scraper and scrape it all out, and get up there, sweep it all towards that little hole. It's just time consuming, so I'd rather just have something where I can swing my gate open and dump it, take off. But I mean, I've done loads of coke where we're unloading a chute, and I'll have my trailer up in there for an hour to an hour and a half unloading their coal chute. So, it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Same problems that people have with other places. I mean, you gotta learn to get along with your dispatch. They try to rush some loads, or at least mine does sometimes. He's always in a hurry. Sometimes we can't get it done. I mean, that's just the cold hard truth. I mean, I've talked to another buddy of mine. He says the same thing. He's like, man, he's wanting me there about this. He goes, I can't get it there because of the, traffic or whatever. I blew a tire or something happened to the truck. Things you have to do with that is just communication. That's all it comes down to. Me and my dispatcher, we had to sit down and talk to the other day with each other and trying to iron some stuff out. And it's getting better. So the other thing, the shop, I mean, they try to keep good stuff going on these trailers, but they're kind of cheap in some ways. I mean, this is the first place I've ever been to that they'll only if you got to get brakes, and one's all the way down the metal and the other one's still got 1/8 of an inch, they'll only replace the one side. I was always taught, you replace one, you replace them both. So I've had them, say, oh, well, that's going to last for, another little bit. And I'm like, well, dude, I don't get over here but every, 2 or 3 months. So, I mean, last time, my other trailer, I had to stop on the road and get a brake job done. So, just because I couldn't get back to the shop. But that's, I mean, you can get, especially those last two, I mean, you can get those anywhere you go. I mean, at least, with the shop, I mean, whenever you take it in there and you have issues, they look at it, they, fix what they can, they do what they can, and, if they think it's going to run, then they're going to let it run. But, dispatch, I mean, anywhere you go, you're going to have a problem with, some of the stuff your dispatcher wants you to do. And I mean, even if you're running your own authority and you're dealing with broker, you're going to have to deal with brokers, same thing. So, but that was all the negatives I could come up with, between what I was thinking and what some of the other guys were thinking. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's a good place to come work for. My home time, that's one thing we're working on with dispatch. I tell him I went home on Friday, and yeah, he'll get me home on Friday, but it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, no, that's not what I meant when I said I wanted to be home on Friday. So we're working on that. I'm fixing to start going home every week for my 34. I might stay out you know, for 2 weeks, once a month or something. But for the most part, I'm gonna start going home and being home every week. I'm not saying I'm going home on the weekends. I'm just saying I'm gonna go home to take my 34. If that's, you know, on a Saturday, it's a Saturday. If it's a Monday, it's a Monday. You know, as I just told them, you know, if I'm out on the weekends, make sure I'm running over the weekends. I want to get somewhere and set. So we're gonna see how that goes. But you know, I get pretty good home time. I mean, I take off when I want. I mean, I may have to deadhead. I had vacation set up and had stuff I needed to get done. I took a load down, had a load planned to go back up, but it didn't work out. I got unloaded late, couldn't go get over to reload, so I deadheaded home from Atlanta. I mean, that's my choice, but I wanted to be home. I had everything already paid for, and yeah, I don't get paid for deadheading home like that, but I get paid for coming back out from the house to wherever I got to go. You know, this week I left the house. I live up in Northeast Tennessee. I went down to by Chattanooga, just on the Alabama side, and got loaded up. Took it over to Arkansas, over on the Tennessee-Missouri border. Got unloaded, dropped back down to Memphis, got reloaded there, and took it down to by Corpus Christi, got unloaded, went back up to Seguin, and now I'm sitting over here in north of Houston. I'll get unloaded in the morning. He's already got me planned on, get loaded out of Baytown and head back over to Alabama, and then we're going to work our way back to the house. You know, as long as I get home before my 70's up, I'm happy. So, well, that's all I got for y'all. Sorry the videos have been, you know, kind of spotty here and there. You know, I need some feedback. I mean, y'all come up with ideas y'all want to know about. Y'all want to know, see the loads we're doing, see the dumping, how to dump. You know, hit me up with some inspiration on what y'all want to see on these videos. Before I get out of here, we got him. He's just laying there chilling out. We here at the customers, and I guess he thought the concrete was cool enough for him to lay on. So, all right, well, y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you later on. Bye. And if y'all do want to know more about Oakley and how to get started over here, you know, hit me up, taksides@yahoo.com. Send me your phone number. I'll give you a call, or, you know, if you don't want to give me your phone number, just say, hey, I'd like to talk to you. Can you send me your number? And I'll send you my number. You know, we can chit chat. Yeah. Trucks, I mean, they're not getting any cheaper. Fuel's not getting any cheaper. It's came down a little bit, but I mean, with the surcharge we get over here, man, I'm making money. You know, they set that fuel surcharge up at 6 miles a gallon. I'm averaging right around 6.3 to 6.5. So yeah, I'm actually making money off that fuel surcharge. Not costing me a penny to fuel my truck up. So they've been accepting, you know, some of the older trucks. You know, you just got to get some pictures of it, send it to them, let them approve it. But you know, especially if it's had some motor work done to it, overhauls, in frames, stuff like that, man, they don't mind it. So hit me up. I'll talk to y'all later.